Welcome, everyone. Today we're taking a journey through time, exploring the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. You might be wondering why we should care about this old-school philosophy in our modern times. Well, it turns out that Stoicism has had a powerful effect on history, culture, and even business, and it can help you too. Today I want to share with you the story of how Stoicism came to be, how it has evolved over the centuries, and how it still influences us today. Let's start at the beginning. Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE when he established what is known as the Stoipoikal in Athens, a philosophical school where people could come together to discuss and debate ideas about life, ethical matters and more. Zeno's teachings were focused on cultivating virtue, developing strength of character through self-control and moderation. But Stoicism wasn't just limited to Zeno. Other great philosophers such as Epictetus embraced many of his teachings and expanded upon them to create an even more complex system which focused on accepting what comes your way while also controlling how you react to external events beyond your control. Now let's look at how Stoicism spread throughout history up until today. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was heavily influenced by Stoic principles in his Meditations, a collection of writings which is still read today for its wisdom about life and morality. This took Stoic philosophy from being something practiced only among scholars in Greece to being embraced across all levels of Rome's society, from slaves up to high-ranking officials like Marcus himself. It was during this time that many of the main ideas associated with the practice were solidified into place, such as accepting fate and seeking inner peace in spite of external chaos. Jumping forward hundreds of years, we see Stoicism popping up again in different places all over Europe, especially during periods when governments were unstable or oppressive forces were present. Writers such as British philosopher John Stuart Mill wrote extensively about applying Stoic values in order to cope with difficult situations or even revolutions happening around them. Today we can see echoes of these same themes reflected in popular movies such as The Shawshank Redemption or Gladiator, where characters draw on their inner strength and resilience despite dire circumstances. They find themselves in key tenets which are deeply rooted within Stoic philosophy itself. But where does this leave us? What practical applications do we have for using these ancient philosophies today? Well, there are plenty. For example, many successful entrepreneurs use Stoical techniques for staying composed under pressure, making tough decisions without worrying about being overwhelmed by emotions. There is also evidence suggesting that embracing some parts of Stoic principles can lead towards better relationships, since one finds ways to overcome feelings like jealousy or anger which could otherwise sabotage relationships if left unchecked. Testament to this potential power is the rise in popularity that this philosophy has experienced over recent years, with books such as The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday becoming bestsellers and setting off a wave marketing campaigns that help spread its message far and wide. To sum all of this up, understanding the history and development of Stoic principles not only helps us recognize them when they appear, but also allows us to apply these teachings towards improving our own lives and those around us, making sure that this timeless philosophy continues living on through each generation. Thanks for watching.